Dearest delighting youngsters, always a joy and pleasure in your presence because when we, the oldies, are with you, feel that youthhood in us also. I really thank you for being with me and giving this chance to study and talk about Gita, which is first benefiting me because I am learning so many good things required for life. So, to my congratulations to you that being a youngster, yet you are listening to Gita, which is Prakriti Vaiparityam. But by now, those who are regularly listening, they have understood that this Gita is a Shastra which makes us truly human, truly divine, by giving us all the required knowledges, all the required inputs, maturities, etc. So, for that, I congratulate you, thank you, welcome you, wish you all the best. So, here, whether it is Gita learning or any other place, be like a elderly man of 60, 70 years in having patience to analyze the problems, understand the problem, and finding solution. And when the solutions are found, while the implementation time comes, be like a youngster of age 18, 20, 25, like true youngster you are. When you balance both of them, having patience to diagnose the problem and find the solution, and have the energy, abilities, then that sense of urgency in applying those solutions to solve the problem, then you are really a matured youngster. May you all be like that. Thus, sort out your problems, reach out your goals, and aim at the goals for the world beautiful and reach them and help the world also. Both materialistically, value wise, so too spiritually. You all can do. For that only we are together daily empowering our intellects with the beautiful knowledges. Whether it's Gita Gnanam, common sense thought, or any of the devotional stotrams. Okay, welcome. So, like every day, today also, the three topics. First one is the Gita thought, second one is common sense thought, third one is the learning of chanting as well as meaning of the stotra. So we are doing from last 12 days Dwadasha Jyotirlinga Stotra by Adi Shankara, written by. So every day one Jyotirlinga we are doing. Today is the last one. Gushnesham or Gushmesham. That also is in Gushneshwar near Maharashtra only. So and then there will be a Falashruti. These two things when we see today, so our Jyotirlinga Stotra learning is over. So from tomorrow, let me see any of such beautiful stotras are there. With meaning, we will learn that also the chanting. That will be our Jyotirlinga Stotra. Common sense thought, let's see what Lord wants us to understand today. But as Lord Gita is concerned, today we will be told what are the two techniques of Bhakti and Jnanam to discover the divinity in us. Avo already explained what is Bhagavan, where is Bhagavan, how to obtain the Bhagavan. We have all seen that. But more specifically, how to recognize that Bhagavan of Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram natured, whose Apara Prakriti is Ashtada Prakriti, Para Prakriti is Jiva Bhuta, who is beyond all this manifest world, even the subtle world, even the unmanifest causal world, who is beyond that. What are the two techniques by which we can recognize him? They are told. And this shloka is one of the top, let us say, 25 shlokas of entire Gita. And in this chapter, it can be the top 3 or 4, maximum 2 or 3. In this chapter, because in this already we have seen Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mamanasmavidyacha. That's a very powerful class shloka. Then Bhumityeda Kaksharam Brahma Vyahara. That also is one of the top shlokas. So last one also Vedeshu Yagneshu will be. So this will be one of the very powerful shloka. And this is really for a sadhaka the top shloka. For the ones who want to gain knowledge, is one of the top. But for the ones who want to do sadhana, this is not one of the top. it is the top only. So, for I try to give the complete meaning in simple words. You try to grasp it. And don't imagine that these knowledges are waste where you are struggling to pass your 10th, 12th, you are struggling to get your नौकरी and sustain it. इसका अपना है ये अपने आप में काम को आएगा. And already to succeed, how we have to balance, manage ourselves. These were being learned by us. And in between also, I tell you, these shlokas, teachings are equally true for your worldly success also. The same two techniques. How Bhakti Gnana, you require here, you require there also. Mhm. Is it not? Same techniques. Only the field is changed. Here we talk about spiritual field as a goal. You have your own worldly goal. The way to reach the success is the same for both. So therefore, learn it. Even if I don't tell you what is a practical use of this shloka for sadhana, for your own life's achievements, even though I talk more on spiritual way, you should now be wise enough to find out how the same principles can be applied to succeed in your own careers or study or life. That wisdom, discretion, maturity must be with you by now because we're already today in 247th class, 48th actually. 248 है कि नहीं कितना लिखा आज या 248 क्लास हो गए 2 दिन में 250 हो जाएंगे so I know those are regular they are tuned and they are matured now let us start Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु ॐ नमो हिरण्य नमः ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गङ्गणपतये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा ॐ प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं गौरीपुत्रं विनायकं भक्तावासं स्मरे नित्यम् आयुः कामार्थसिद्धये Right. Welcome. Today, the first, the Bhagavad Gita. So, what we have seen in Bhagavad Gita, we have to see it once so far. Yes, I told you the summary actually. Mm. The verses up to 21. Okay. First, it was told, Touch, reach me. Then the logic is given that when you obtain me, you will no more be entering into the dukkhalayam of this worldliness. Other than me, even up to Brahmaloka you reach, they are returnable, they are not permanent. But when you reach me, there is no punarjanma, no birth to the lower life of suffering like a human. Then the great Brahmaji's, Brahma Devata's day is mentioned, night is mentioned. In that way, he lives for 100 years. He will be also closing one day. Then Brahmadeva himself gets retired one day. Then in his Ratri and daytime, whatever the jivas are, manifesting from unmanifest and going back to manifest, what to talk about them? Secondly, this birth and death, manifestation and manifestation, in which little pleasures, more sufferings. Go on continuing till you know me. That's the meaning. Okay? And this Paramatma is beyond even Avyakta Prakriti. And he is such one like the water never dies. When all the rivers, oceans, or even waves, bubbles, etc., which are born in it, die. Therefore, here said, Yasa Sarveshu Bhuteshu Nashyatsu Navinash. The meaning is what? Everything other than Bhagavan, influenced by time, they are ending, endful. Only Paramatma is endless. Means birthless, deathless. Therefore, when we reach to Him, we don't perish or end. You reach to Indraloka, Chandraloka, even human being in whatever the position. The positions will end, our body also will end. So why go for endful when there is chance to get the endless also? This is what is the sublime inquiry which we have put in front of you 2 days back in other context also. जब उसी मेहनत से परमानेंट मिलेगा, उसी मेहनत से टेम्पररी मिलेगा, टेम्पररी को देख चुके हो तुम पापा कर, then why not to try to achieve the permanent? That is Paramatma of Anumoti. And remember, I am repeating again in today's sloka also, I will exhaustively explain. Paramatma is our own inner real self. His prapti is realizing that to be us. And it is only experiential, not exponential or explainable. That Paramatma Anubhuti is not any Vastu or Vyakti or Paristhiti or Jati or Dravya or Guna, that about it we can talk this way or that way. The talkable Paramatma comes and goes. Like Krishna and Rama, you can talk about them ki they are born to Devaki Vasudeva or Dasharatha and Kausalya. They come as an avatara, work is over, go, they go. Again, when the work comes, they come. Depending on the work, Matsya Kurmaraha, they come. But who is coming in their form? That is permanent Paramatma. Like waves come and go, but who is coming in the form of waves? The water is permanent. So our thing is to discover the water, the substratum of how waves, bubbles, ripples. So we have to discover that Parama Atma, who is substratum of all these avatars, also the Jagat which is in front of us in this form of variety of things. Same Bhagavan is there within us also as support and substratum of us. Him we have to discover. He is Sarvabhuteshu Nashyatsu Navinashyati. He is imperishable when everything manifested in him is getting perished. Like the leaves come and go, but the branches remain. Branches come and go, the tree remains. Tree comes and goes, the trunk remains. Trunks come and go, but the roots remain. Roots come and go, but the earth remains. So many trees come and go, but the earth remains. So the earth from water, from fire, from the air, from the wind, all space, it is from the subtle, and finally everything is from the truth, the reality, the God, the self. Is it not? Everything perishes which is manifested in him. He will not perish. In fact, in spirituality, birth means appearance, death means disappearance. Birth means manifestation, death means unmanifestation. That's it. That is called as the creation, etc. Otherwise, reality may there is nothing called creation or destruction. Appearance and disappearance in the Lord. Like wave is not created or destroyed in water, it is appeared and disappeared. So too, the ornament is not created or destroyed in gold, it just appeared and disappeared. Gold is always permanent. Water is always permanent. Whole world comes and goes, but that Paramatma who is permanent, in whom these worlds are coming and going, who is defined as Kavim Puranam Ityadi for our recognition, him we have to discover in our own heart. That is done only after understanding all these things through the Guru from the Shastra. When we sit on the seat of meditation and deeply contemplate and meditate, in which we go beyond in our subtlety, all the body, mind, senses, thoughts, there he will be experienced by us. Is very 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 subtle. ठीक है, ये बात है अब एक का 5 बार सुनो, थोड़ा पलना पड़ेगा. Good spiritual knowledge जितना जल्दी ज़्यादा सीखो, and from spiritual outlook, when you see your own world of activity, your thinking, decision making will be right. It will help only. That was the 20th sloka. 21 is what? Ki, that Paramatma ka two names I told you, two explanations. Avyaktaha Akshara. He is there but not expressible or uh, not appearing in the form of perceptions. Clear? Avyakta hai. Nahi, nahi. The unmanifestation is different from non-existent. Paramatma is not non-existent. He is the pure existence itself. But he is not manifest in any name and form. That Paramatma you have to recognize. His own manifested forms are this world. But we are caught up in this world only. So therefore we are caught up in the manifest God. We will be realized from or eliminated because of when we recognize the God who is avyakta, it is unmanifest. Yesterday we have exhaustively seen. Second is akshara. Bhagavan is never decaying and perishable. He is always same. Like in gold value is same whether you make it as an ornament of necklace or the earring or nose ring or finger ring or neck ring or hand ring. He is अक्षर बाबा. वो अक्षर नहीं होते हो. Thank you. Focus and catch that uh, subtle example. Then I really thank you because if the example is understood, you will understand the main theme also about Paramatma. When we give the example of gold or any of the river or ocean, just one shortcoming in the examples is what? When you know these examples, they are objective. They are other than me, easily tangible. But the self is not an object. Therefore, you don't ask me, Swami, gold का example दिया, अब gold दिखाओ. So I can take you to the goldsmith and show. River का example दिया, अब बताओ. I can take you and push you if you want. I don't want if you want. Just to catch the wave without the water. But if you ask me, Swami, show me Paramatma herself. He cannot be shown like an object. But it can be experienced by everyone in their own heart as their own real self or subject. This is what called Vedanta. This is called spirituality. This is the true spirituality. This is called self-realization, actualization. Whichever the language you listen it, this is the main thing you catch it. So the three beautiful things among which the first two we exhaustively saw in the 21st. Second line we did not spend sufficient time yesterday. Today we'll spend 2-3 minutes. Then today's shloka Bais, which is very powerful. One of the top, as I told you, we'll just see as much we can see. If it can be done today, whole thing is very good. So what are the three parts? Avyaktaha aksharaha iti uktaha. Tamaho paramam gatim. Yam prapya nanivartante. Four what I say. Fourth, tadhama paramam mama. This is a very crucial, beautiful shloka. 21 का जो हम कल देखे दोबारा दिखा रहे हैं आपको. So this Paramatma is called Avyakta, unmanifest in any perceivable form, yet he is there and he is Akshara, not even time or Yamaraj, anybody can do the Kshara, destruction or decrease of him. Kshara नहीं कर सकता. व्यय Kshara नहीं है. अव्यय अक्षर है. Okay, first thing is explained that Paramatma is Avyakta and Akshara. So anything which is Avyakta, which cannot be perceived, but is there and Akshara is eternally there. I gave you example yesterday. The Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti are Vyakta and they are reducing and destroying Kshara. But who is the one who is knowing these things coming and going? I, the consciousness. But I am not Vyakta like these three, that I can see them as an object. That was Avyakta. So when these three are coming and going, that means they are Kshara. The self in me is not coming and going, it is Akshara. The same self is me inside when I was child. When I was in that teenager, when I was a youth adult, let us say, then the teenager, then the middleman, middle aged, then pre-old age, pre-gerontal, क्या कहते हैं हाँ pre-old, then the old age, then पकावा old, पकावा मतलब क्या कहते हैं वो जो the ripened old age. These are all to the body. Accordingly, the mind ever change. But inside I is the same, no? I have not changed inside me. My mind may be changed, might have changed. My intellect might have changed. My behavior, my body तो सत्यानाश हो ही गया है. मैंने ही खराब किया उसको. But I is the same. Please pause and think about it. Therefore, that I is akshara. When the childhood born, let's say let the teenage when it is born at the end of childhood, the I is not born, and nor the I ended. Then the teenage died and youth age came into me, youthhood. With the death of teenage, I did not die. With the birth of that youth age, I didn't born. I am not born. Dekho, I am Akshara. Only thing is, what is that I? Please show me. That is what we are telling you from day one. If it was showable, it would have been brought and shown long back. It is not showable, seeable thing like any of the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. It is not an object, it is a subject. Subject is not objectified, common sense fellows. Subject only is experienced. And now the subject I think as Sharira Manabuddhi. When these are consciously transcended, then the real subject I, which is called as Avyakta Aksharaha, is experienced. That effort is called meditation. The true meditation, the realization giving meditation, Mukti giving meditation. All other meditations are temporary. They are only temporary, limited happiness, shanti they give, but they don't give liberation because in those meditation, the knowledge of reality of the self is not there. But in this meditation, you discover self, freedom from not self permanently. So, avyakta akshara ityukta. Okay. Second is tam ahu paramam gatim. Mind you, that is a supreme goal to be reached. That is that identifying with our own essential self, which is avyakta akshara. And that is in you also, that is him, in everywhere it is there. And the same thing is there in between you and me also. The avyakta akshara has manifested as me here, has manifested as you there. In between both of us, it is avyakta, unmanifest. That's the only thing. In between you and me also, the same self is there, supporting the space. That self we are talking about. That is Paramam Gatim. That is called supreme goal. Why is it so? Third point. Yam prapya na nivartante. Once river merges in ocean, that same river cannot come back. Once the dream we wake up from, same dream we don't go into. Once we go to the youth age, you cannot go back to teenage. You may do the natak of teenage. Once you become the old, you can't become young. You may say that I will be young who mind me and do all useless, stupid things which you are doing from the childhood. राम जी मैं शरीर का बुढ़ा हूँ लेकिन मन मेरा अभी युवा का है मतलब क्या है उतना ही बेवकूफ है जितना पहले तो इन द पीपल टेल सुनकर इतना हो जाता है मेरे टीवी देखता ही नहीं आई वॉच ओनली दिस पीपल दैट इज इनफ गुड एंटरटेनमेंट दैट्स व्हाई आई टोल्ड यू टुडे be like elderly person in knowing the goal and means or problem and solution but while executing be dynamic like a youngster. So the oldie cannot become young. In the same way, when I discover my real self with knowledge, no, I will not become again ignorant to identify myself with the other things which are not me. Same way, na, when you have a problem and it is solved, after solution is known, again that problem will not be there unless you are a very bewkoof of forgetfulness. I don't know driving, but once I know, I don't forget it again. I may be careless, drunk, try कर blood belt नहीं लगाया, careless, फिर I may toko. That's different. That is बेवकूफ़ी, that is मूर्खता, that we practice as our birthright. That's okay. मजा करो. We'll do मजा looking at your foolishness. That's okay. In the same way, yam prapya na nivartante means having reached Paramatma, you need not, will not come back to the wretched individuality with limited efforts and resources to get limited things and suffer infinitely. That's the meaning of yam prapya na nivartante. And tad dhama paramam mama, that avyakta akshara status is my supreme status or being. There you come and meet me. That is the purpose of this entire seventh chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yoga, eighth chapter, Akshara Parama Yoga. In fact, the entire Gita, all Upanishadic literature, all the teachings of Gurus, and entire human beings' life's purpose only is that one. Reaching that Paramadhama of God, supreme abode. Okay, this is what is our 21st shloka. Just I am reminding earlier shlokas once more so that the continuity is established. So this Paramatma who is Avyakta and Akshara, how we can achieve him, reach him, experience him? Okay, two main sadhanas along with two secondary sadhanas and many other auxiliary sadhanas. Today, tomorrow, we will discuss, let us see, if not at length, at least sufficiently. Let us now first chant the shloka, right? Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः अक्षर परब्रह्म योगः श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ द्वाविंशतितमः श्लोकः. It's a 22nd shloka. We'll chant it 4 times as we do every time. Then again 2 times together. Om Shri Bhagavanuvacha avyakto purushah saparah partha purushah saparah partha purushah saparah partha purushah saparah partha भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया यस् भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततं येन सर्वमिदं ततं येन सर्वमिदं ततं येन सर्वमिदं ततं. 2 times. श्रीभगवानुवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच पुरुषः स परः पार्थ भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततं पुरुषः स परः पार्थ भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं जगतो. Beautiful. येन सर्वमिदं ततं यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततं. Again I'll chant because I did a mistake. पुरुषः स परः पार्थ भक्त्या लभ्यस्त्वनन्यया यस्यान्तःस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततं. Now, in this shloka, every word is very, very powerful, potential, important. So, we try to analyze and try to explain as detailedly, completely as possible. Okay. So literal meaning I'll tell you to remove the fear or any doubt. Hey Partha, Bhagavan is telling Arjuna, Saha Purushaha, who is a Paraha Purushaha, Labhyaha. He will be easily obtainable. Purushasa Parapartha Labhyaha. Okay, that Parama Purusha can be obtained. By whom? Bhaktya Ananyaya, by Ananya Bhakti. And what is that Purusha status? Yasya Antasthani Bhutani Yena Sarvamidam Tatam. The one in whom all beings are there and the one by whom everything is permeated. So that who is permeating everything, the one who in whom everybody is there, that Purusha is obtained through Ananya Bhakti. This is the literal simple meaning. Purushaha, he Arjuna, saha paraha Purushaha, Ananya Bhaktya Labhya, yasya antastani bhutani, yena sarvamidam tatam. It's very detailed, it can be talked in 4 or 5 angles and 4 or 5 ways and development of thought. I'll not confuse you or make you feel heavy by all those things. But few things I'll tell you. First thing itself is a big somersault, a big jolt, a big ascharya it is. What it is? First is the Lord here is called as Purushaha. Now, even those who listen to Shastra, Vedanta, Geetha, Upanishad for 20 years also, they miss the explanation of this topic. In all my class, I am sure 90% of them don't understand it. Any number of times it is repeated. When you call Bhagavan as Purusha, it doesn't mean that Bhagavan is Purusha like human being with hands and legs, etc. But he expresses as Purusha. The Ishvara Purusha, Hiranyagarbha Purusha, Virat Purusha, Jiva Purusha. But this expressed Purusha is not being discussed here. But that Purusha who is expressing is like the water. It can be ice, it can be water vapor, it can be the water, it can be in a round shape if you put in a round vessel, in a square shape if you put in a square wala. Is it not? But do you mean that the water has got any of those shapes by itself? In the same way, Bhagavan is called as Purusha. First of all, it doesn't mean that he is a man, masculine gender. He is not a woman. पहले ये बेवकूफी छोड़ो. Bhagavan is not a sharira only, whether to call him as male or female. The Purusha is only in Sanskrit word, masculine word it is. That is why we have to understand what is the meaning of Purusha, which we have said 10 times. Purusha means what? Purishayanat Purnatvat. The one who is all permeating and the one who is staying in every being in an unmanifest form. Therefore, all pervading unmanifest form. Clear? Is called as Purusha, not a human being like shape. That all pervading unmanifest form is an intellectual understanding followed by experience. That itself is in the earlier shloka called as Avyakta and Akshara. So, first be clear about Purushaha. Okay. Purusha is not a human being, not a Rama or Krishna shape. Purusha is a state of being. Is it not? It's a state of being. What is a state of being? Infinitude and all permeating. And upar ka ek lagao, akshara imperishable, unchangeable, undying. Like that, hundreds are there. No, let's not go into so many. यहाँ तो फ्रॉम द वर्ड पुरुष पूर्णत्व एंड पुरुषेणत्व ये दोनों हो गए. He is complete and in every being is there silently permeating everything. He is complete in himself. There is nothing lacking in him. And he is permeating in everything. These are the two meanings of Purusha. So that is a state of being. Being means state of an experience. So it is not a stula form, not a gross expression. Clear? Like Rama and Krishna. We are talking about that principle which is expressing as Rama and Krishna. Like I am a Jiva, you are a Jiva. I am a Jiva, not this body. Through this body I am working, but I am different from this body, mind you. I'm somebody other than this body, and I will live when I have to die. Dying is leaving this body only. Birth means entering to this body. That's it. So that person, me, the jiva, has no shape. But whichever the body I am given, I act identifying with that. Now it's human. Other I may be animal, any creeper. It can be anything. Creature. कुछ भी हो सकता है. क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? If every life I remember God, I don't mind. Purusha word you must understand today by listening these things 3 4 times. Purnatvat Purusha. The one who's Purna, complete. Everywhere, at every time, in everything is there. That is the meaning. And Purishayana means in every Sharira, corner mein he is there. Is it not? Like when I touch my toe, I know it. When my hair is pulled, I know it. Who is that I who is there in the hair also, in the toe? That me is called as Puri Shayana. Puri is Sharira, the town. Everywhere I am there. So anywhere I am touched, I feel it. Don't go by physics. No, this organ of perception, touch is there. But who is experiencing to that the existence? Who is existing in that? I am there, you are saying. Now, who is that who is there? That Puri mein shayan karne wala. He has no shape. He is in the body. That's it. He is beyond. He is in every body and takes that shape because he has not got that shape. Like water takes shape of every tumbler or vessel because it has no shape of its own. Is it not? But it is existing. Same way, Purusha is an understanding. Then Purusha is a state of being. Then Purusha is an experience. It's not a concept nor it is a body. Clear? Purusha. ये बड़े बड़े लोग भी नहीं समझते. For them, Purusha means Rama or Krishna or Vishnu or etc. I am telling who is expressing as Rama or Krishna, who is expressing as Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. That one I am talking. He is Purusha. He is not any object, any sound, smell, taste wala. Nahi. He is beyond all that. Okay. Second, Paraha. He is called Paraha because he is the ultimate expression of all, and from him only all expressions come. Like there are so many pots are there, then the flower pots are there, then the lamps are there, let us say, and all are mud se made. So the Purusha in all of them is the Karana of all of them, the mud. Mud is para to all of them. Why? Because in and through all of them he is there. And he is the ultimate cause from where they came and they go back. That is the para means supremeness. And he always remains mud. The lamps, etc., come and go. And he is the true reality, the mud. The coming lamps and gabla are temporary superimpositions of name and form. So he is called a Paraha Purusha because of the reason that he is ultimate and from him everything comes and everything goes into him. He always remains. That's why Paraha. Okay, two words I explained. As I promised you, slowly, steadily I'll explain you. Now, third word I explain. Labhyaha. Then how it is Labhya, Ananya, Bhaktya, Yasyantastani Bhutani, and Sarvidam. These also step by step we will see. Third one is Labhyaha. So, what is the meaning of the labdhi or obtainment of this Purusha? Is it the obtainment of money? Like, is it like obtaining of an object, having given the money by purchasing? Is it obtaining like an object from a dabba, a sweet you have taken out? Is it like something bought outside? Or it is labhya means what? Is it created out of something? What is the meaning of Purusha labdhi or prapti? This is very important. If this is not understood, you have not understood spirituality at all. You may study, listen from all Mahatmas. The Mahatma, so called, he must know first of all what is he saying, what he has to say. He must be very clear. ऊपर सुपरफिशियल वाले हैं तो आपको ऊपर ऊपर का पढ़ाएंगे and आपके लिए वो काफी है. What is the meaning of labdhi? What is the meaning of labhyaha? What is the meaning of obtaining purusha? It is like obtaining a woman as your wife, girl, or is obtaining a child, or is obtaining a naukari. What is this obtainment? And you call obtaining for all this, na? Obtain my salary or my bonus or my increment or my permission, promotion or my transfer or deputation. Is it? I obtained, my child. I got my house. I got the car. Is it like that? And I got headache. I got stomach ache. I got my puppy yesterday. I got my online order received. What is the meaning of labhya? Is it not? Good question. Answer is so simple. Here, Purusha Labdhi means what? Becoming identified with him, that he is me. So every other Labdhi other than Purusha is in the form of I am the receiver and that is received. Vishaya Vishayi Sambandha. Today our morning, Taittiriya Upanishad, elderly people have heard it. Okay, in the spirituality, the Purusha Prapti is becoming one with him. Like, what is the meaning of river obtaining the ocean? River obtaining the ocean is river merging and becoming one with the ocean. Thereafter, it is not called as a limited river. It is one now with the infinite ocean. That's the meaning of the river obtaining the ocean. So here also, Purusha ko hame पाना hai. मतलब, first of all, Purusha is not an object. We told it is a state of being. Therefore, the Labhya means what? We attain that state of being by dropping the state of being which we are entertaining now. And now we are entertaining our state of being depending on our body, we say man or woman, long or tall, short or all. That all not our real identity. It is like the water is square shape because in the square vessel, or it is a rectangular shape. Why it is rectangular? But water is not square or rectangular. No. In the same way, I am with the man body, I am calling as man myself. I am with the medicine, I am calling myself a doctor. But real I am are neither doctor nor man. I am Purusha. To identify with that Purusha is called Labdhi. I am with this Upadhi, they are called, conditionings, they are called. With these conditionings, I am becoming conditionally expressed. Understood? But who am I beyond conditions? So right from now on, now we are living life a conditional expression. So transcending all conditions and a deconditioned Purusha, when I discover myself as, that is called as Purusha Labdhi. So that Para Purusha in this way I have to obtain. That is why भगवान का दर्शन अलग है, भगवान का उपासना अलग है, भगवान के अनुग्रह से ये वो पाना अलग है. They are all limited, but becoming one with भगवान. सोई जानत जय देव जनाई, जानत तुम ही वही जाई. The knower of God becomes one with God. That's called real knowing. Now, these are very sublime, lot of logics, explanations, examples have to give you, but not now, after 10 years, when you grow and come to. अभी तो little secrets I opened up. अब तीन तो बता दिया. What is the meaning of Purusha? Why is called as Paraha? What is the meaning of Purusha Labdhi? Then how that Purusha Labdhi is attained? Ananya Bhaktya. And when you experience him or find him, how do you find yourself to be? Yasya antastani bhutani yena sarvamidam tatam. These three very sublime things, after summarizing 2-3 minutes today's things, tomorrow I will explain. That's why I said one of the very crucial, very important shloka from its content meaning standpoint. That's why slowly, steadily, patiently we are trying it. Thank you for patient listening. We'll stop it here. Geetha Shloka, we stop here. Now, the second topic of the day is our common sense thought. Okay. What is the common sense thought today? The mind's mischief. Mind's mischief of what? Not allowing us to do the duties and taking us towards the entertainment. So, this is the mind's mischief. Not allowing us to do the duties, pulling us from that, and taking us towards the entertainments. Therefore, because of non performance of the duty, we are punished because of sin of omission. Is it not? Now, such person's life is what? He takes entertainments as duties. He is the worst of the human being. He is a bhoj to the earth. सारे भूमंडल के भोज है वो. Wisdom is what? This is what. What it is? It is not taking the entertainments as duties, rather performing the duties as entertainments. Find entertainment in the duty only by discovering the beauty in the duty. Is it not? If the duties are not performed, then I will be pulling down myself from this position. If the CI doesn't perform his duties, then he will be brought to SI level, I level, inspector level. If he doesn't perform his inspector duty, it will be SI के level पे लाएंगे नीचे. SI doesn't perform, then he will be brought to the constable level. Even constable he doesn't do, then he watchman only. If he doesn't do duty of watchman, he will be removed only. Are you understanding? Minimum life's dignity of every human being, minimum life dignity to maintain as human being is himself as human is performing duty. Is minimum courtesy, minimum thing. If that is not done, no more we are in that position, no more we are as a human, we will fall down. Understood? Then in your life with different identities, you have different duties. Performing them should be our first goal criteria. So enjoy performing duties by getting habit of it. Like I have taken Geetha as my duty. I am enjoying my performance this one. I am not suffering it. I can go for enjoyments at this time, taking them as duty. If I do that, can I study Geetha? Can I share this knowledge with my beloved, you all lovely youngsters? Can I feel that fulfillment that I have become instrument in the hands of Lord in passing on this great spiritual legacy? Will I not miss all of them if I take entertainment as duty? But if I take duty as an entertainment, that there's beauty in life when the duty is followed. Please remember. Therefore, mind's mischief of not allowing us to do duty and taking us to entertainment is to be changed by this higher knowledge and conviction of intellect that we remain as what we are. Only minimum thing when we do, the minimum is performing our duty. What about entertainment? Find entertainment in doing duty. Who told you there is entertainment in entertainment only? In the duty also is there is entertainment. Of course, you have to grow to that level. That's called maturity. See, my enjoyment is my work. That is stupid fellow. He's only consumer. He's not a producer. But the one who says my work itself is my enjoyment, he is a contributor. We have to do that. And in the world, if the work cannot be an enjoyment, you won't find anybody enjoying the work. Even if one person is found like that, that means it is possible. You see millions of people enjoying their duties. And they are the true contributors. See the Prime Minister of India, Home Minister, they are enjoying their duties. Therefore, they don't need other entertainments and enjoyments. And because of their performance of duty, whole country is taken care. See the US in their parliament, they are inviting him for talk. हाउ वंडरफुल देखो एक इंडियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर बुला रहे हैं वो कितना उतावला है उनको सुनने में मतलब दे हैव हर्ड हिज एवरी स्पीच फ्रॉम लास्ट फ्यू इयर्स इन दैट देयर इज यूनिवर्सैलिटी द इंटरनेशनल वननेस total growth whole world is taken as one family in this way the higher and bigger knowledges which are from our own Indian scriptures sanatana dharma ka artha hi ye hai meaning he when he is expressing it is so appealing to those people who never heard this who have always quarrels between the borders, between their own religions, between caste, money. अब इतने चीजों को लड़ने वालों को ये चीज पल्ला नहीं पड़ रहा है मतलब इतना महान चीज उनको ग्रेट देखो दे आर इनवाइटिंग हिम and in India, people on various reasons, though India is a country where the oneness universal is propounded, people are fighting here because of misguiding people at every front. स्पिरिचुअली भी मिसगाइड करने वाले हैं कि आप विष्णु को ही वर्शिप करो राम शिव जी को नहीं अरे महाराज विष्णु और शिव दोनों है तो दोनों लड़के एक ही आपके सामने आ जाते हैं ना जो जीता वो सिकंदर देयर नो टू गॉड्स यार गॉड इज वन You worship in this form, you worship in that form. God is formless, therefore every form is his. इतना कॉमन सेंस नहीं होता, तो दे स्कोल्ड देयर डिवोटी इफ दे वर्शिप शिवा एंड इफ दे आर हिज डिवोटी एंड ही इज ए विष्णु भक्त. All Vaishnavites are half guiding, half misguiding. So to all Shaivites, they have guide ki Vishnu Shiv ko bhakt puja karo and don't do the Vishnu. That was said by the earlier masters to develop the single pointedness. When you do the Shiva, the Vishnu is coming. Vishnu करो शिव का हमने. अब करे क्या गुरु महाराज, माइंड डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है. देन ही सेड अरे ओनली विष्णु का करो. यू अपने आप को विष्णु मानो तो मैं तुमको विष्णु का दीक्षा दे रहा हूँ. दैट इज गिवन फॉर द मिस्चीवियस माइंड को कंट्रोल करने के लिए, not to say that the gods are two. If they are two, they would have fought with each other already, no? Sat ekam vipra bahuda vadanti. आई एम टॉकिंग टू द ड्यूटीज. द प्राइम मिनिस्टर का वहां जाकर आपको बता रहा हूं मैं, परफॉर्मिंग द ड्यूटी. ग्रेट ग्रेट. The whole world is inviting. India has got that culture. Instead of seeing that oneness, unity on various fronts, we are developing divisions and we are fighting. ये सारा बड़ा सब्जेक्ट आप छोटे बच्चों को थोड़ा दिया है. So the common sense thought is what? Mind's mischief of not allowing us to do duty, take us towards the enjoyments, making us accept enjoyments as duty. That negativity, if as early as possible, if you don't curtail, if you allow it to become a habit, now you always be enjoy bound youngster, not a creative, constructive contributor to your own growth and to the world. Now comes the second important thing. If a stupid youngster, you and me, cannot perform and enjoy duty, which is minimum, how can he perform the services? How can he evolve to do the service? Because seva is higher than the dharma. Dharma se upar seva hota hai. If one cannot do a duty, how can he serve? If one cannot serve, how can he be a devotee? If one cannot be a devotee, how can he be a knowledgeable person spiritually? तो ज्ञानी बनना है तो भक्त बनना है, भक्त बनना है तो सेवक बनना है, सेवक बनना है तो पहले धर्म करना है. For that, you have to come out of your wretched entertainments. That is the misguidance of your own mind. That whole day in entertainments, whole day in enjoyment, whole day in sleeping. That which you make a habit at this age goes with you. And in your office, you can't do duty because you are in some entertainment. The boss don't like, he'll chuck you out. During recession period, what is the criteria they see to check out the people? Those who are performing duty, they are sustained. Those are found to be enjoyment mongerer, अरे इससे हमको फायदा से नुकसान है, फेंक दो उस बेवकूफ को. They remove us. You understand it? Everywhere it is so. First minimum as a human being is you should discover what are your duties. It's called dharma in our Vedantic भाषा, शास्त्रीय भाषा. पहले धर्म, उसके बाद सेवा, उसके बाद प्रेम और भक्ति, उसके बाद ज्ञान. So we are trying to have jnanam. If we don't start with bhakti or start with the dharma, we can't. That's why Krishna gave jnanam to Arjuna first as a goal. But to reach that goal, jnanam, you have to have bhakti. For having bhakti, you have to do seva. For having seva, you have to do dharma. Therefore, this yuddha, you don't do it for your joy or your success or your kingdom. Do it as a duty. So therefore, yuddha has become a duty and yuddha has become a means for later on sadhanas of seva, bhakti and jnana. देखो ज्ञानम से मोक्ष. What is ज्ञानम? Just now we saw. पुरुषस्य परपार्थ भक्त्या लभ्यस्तनन्या यस्यांतस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततं. How I have told yesterday. Yes, tomorrow the remaining will be explained. So, mind's mischief of escaping duty involving in indulgence should be changed into enjoying duty, enjoying seva, enjoying devotion, enjoying knowledge. Can you mature yourself in this way? When you expose to these knowledges, these thoughts again and again, you will get information, you get confidence, you can get conviction, you can try, you can achieve. See, when you tried and achieved to be a Beowulf, who told you that you can't achieve being a wise person when you try? You tried and achieved to be a lazy fellow, tried and achieved to be a entertainment mongerer, tried and achieved to be a time wasting stupid. When these great degrees you can achieve, why can't you achieve? A duty performing person, a servant, a seva doing person, a devotee and a knowledgeable. अरे मेहनत करो तो सब होता है रे, करो। नहीं करोगे भाई, पड़े रहो सड़े रहो। आगे बढ़ना है तो मेहनत करना है, नहीं करेगा तो सड़ेगा और पीछे गड़ जाएगा जमीन में। तुम्हारी मर्जी है। Clear? This is what our common sense thought. Don't listen to the mind which tells to escape the duties. So, now we will do our श्लोका। एक ही आज करूंगा, मैंने सोचा दो। Today the 12th Jyotirlinga will be over, but tomorrow we will do the Falashruti and chanting of all the 12. Okay, today only the 12th one. And the last one is, somewhere it's called as Ghushmesham, Ghrushnesham, Ghrushneshwar, and here it is given as Dhishaneshwaram. So I to prefer as Ghushmesham, Ghushmesham, because 2-3 places I have studied like that. Ghushmesham, somewhere Ghrushnesham also. They go together. So here, which is the place? Elapuri. The place where that Ghushmesham temple is there of Lord Shiva, which is the 12th Jyotirlinga, is called as Elapuri. Ramya Shilalaye. So in the beautiful range of stones or mountains in between. Samulla Santam means in a beautiful way, brightly, brilliantly blazing. Trijagat Varenyam, the one who is the best to be worshipped in all the 3 worlds. One day I salute him. Maha Udara Taraswabhavam, the one who is large hearted in blessing his devotees with anything they want. To that Sada Shiva, always auspicious Bhagwan Dhishaneshwara, whose name is Dhishaneshwara or Ghushmesha, Aham Bande, I am saluting. So I am saluting that Dhishaneshwara or Ghushmeshwara, who has got large heart to bless all the devotees, and who is always Shiva, Prasanna, who is the worship worthy as the best in all the 3 worlds, who is brightly, brilliantly, blazingly staying in a place Elapuri in all the beautiful Ramya Shilas, the stones. So Ghushmesha Mandir बहुत पावरफुल है। मेरे ख्याल में आप पर मनमाड़ में उतर कर वहां से जाओगे तो आता है, somewhere around that. Okay, I told you the meaning. Now we'll chant it 11 times. Tomorrow is the Falashruti. आज नहीं होगा, टाइम कम है। कह सकता हूँ 20 मिनट में, 10 मिनट में, but let us put it for one more day. ओम अतः श्री घुष्मेश्वर शिव अनुग्रहेण उपनिषद उक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध पुराण इतिहास उक्त भगवद भागवत ऋषिमुनि दर्शन तथा सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः समस्त संप्रदाय युक्त संस्कृति युक्त शास्त्र ज्ञान युक्त पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्व व्याप्ति द्वारा प्राथम्येन विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम ये भक्ताः धर्म संस्थापकाः अस्मिन् कार्ये निष्ठिताः तेषां सर्वेषां समस्त सानुकूल्यतानां द्वारा दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम तथैव समस्त युवानां ये अस्मिन् अस्यां कक्षायां अहरहर आगच्छन्ति तेषां सर्व सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम तेषां हृदये भगवद भक्ति, धर्म भक्ति, देशभक्ति, आध्यात्मिक श्रद्धा अवाप्त्यर्थम श्री आद्य शंकराचार्य विरचित 12 ज्योतिर्लिंग स्तोत्र अंतर्गत अंतिमः ज्योतिर्लिंगस्य घुष्मेश भगवतः संबंधी श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. This is संकल्प. We just do every day. Okay, now एलापुरी रम्य शिलालयेऽस्मिन् समुल्लसन्तं त्रिजगद्वरेण्यं वन्दे महोदारतरस्वभावं सदाशिवं तं धिषणेश्वराख्यम्. एलापुरी रम्य शिलालयेऽस्मिन् समुल्लसन्तं त्रिजगद्वरेण्यं वन्दे महोदारतरस्वभावं सदाशिवं तं धिषणेश्वराख्यम्. एलापुरी रम्य शिलालयेऽस्मिन् समुल्लसन्तं त्रिजगद्वरेण्यं वन्दे महोदारतरस्वभावं सदाशिवं तं धिषणेश्वराख्यम् एलापुरीरम्यशिलालयेऽस्मिन् 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 समुल्लसन्तं त्रिजगद्वरेण्यं वन्दे महोदारतर स्वभावं सदाशिवं तं धिषणेश्वराख्यम. Beautiful, na? Maja aaya. So this is what our 12th Jyotirlinga, Krishneshwar, Gushneshwar, Dishaneshwara mantra. Common sense thought, mind's mischief of taking enjoyments as duties and not performing duty, change it. From the enjoyment, entertainment, come to enjoy the duty as entertainment. Then the seva, then the bhakti, then the jnana. This is how you have to grow. Then in that Geetha today, Purushasya Parapartha Bhaktya Labhyastvananya Yasya Antastani Bhutani Yena Sarvamidam Tatam. This Yena Sarvamidam Tatam word comes 3 times in Geetha. In the second chapter also it came, here also, later also it will come. 8th chapter, here आ गया, उससे पहले भी बाद में भी आएगा. So this is our today's class. May you all, hope you have all enjoyed or learnt. This is not an enjoyment. Some information, inspiration you might have grasped. Sustain it. Be regular. Give that patient attention to. Tell your friends also. Let's learn and grow together. When the youth of India grow through Geetha Gnanam, the whole India can be supportive and an additional contribution and asset to the entire world. Geetha teaches bhakti, Geetha teaches jnanam, Geetha teaches self-discipline, Geetha teaches us self-control, it shows us the goal, means. अब क्या चाहिए बताओ, सब कुछ गीता जी में. आधार बनाओ गीता जी को, please. And no text in the world tells so modern, simply as suitable to the modern man like a Gita. If at all in any text you see, little only you see that all directly or indirectly copied from here only. And Gita is directly given by the God. Krishna Bhagavan ne diya, not somebody told about Gita, about God. All other Shastras are those where some Rishi talked about God. But Gita is God himself spoke. So it's the highest authority. So you listen, you learn, and inspire other youngsters to join. Let us grow in number. The listening of Gita. We have done only half of it, 8 chapters. Why 10 more are there. So just if you can put little effort in passing this information, more like-minded youngsters, all are not gone case of indulgent brand of extrovertedness. There are some blessed like you, there are some qualified people like you who can spare time and listen to this glorious knowledge to make their entire life beautiful. So inform 100 or at least 1000, then 3 4 will be inspired. So you have your various modes or moods or ways of communication. मेरे को तो कुछ नहीं पता बाबा, मेरे को I don't know any of these things. You are dealing with them every day. So just inform them. Or among these classes, whichever you are liking, enjoying, feeling the information, it is that talk you can pass on. And along with this, we have talks for elders in so many texts. Almost 5,600 video talks are there. Good number. And every one of them have substantial knowledge from our Shastra. Not even one lecture is just, useless or meaningless. It may be heavy. It may be boring because you are not able to understand. But without purpose or meaning, not even one class. I guarantee you. You show me. If even in one class, substantial matter is not there. And it is invaluable. We have not charged anything. इसने कहा बस सुन लो अपने जन्म को बनाओ. If it is professionally done, each talk can cost 20, 30, 50,000. That way 5,500 class 4,500 into 50,000 लगाओ. It will be 2 crores 20 crores. Freely दे रहे हैं आपको. Jnanam is not sold, no? It is not mine to sell. It is my Guru Parampara, God gave. I am a humble servant giving you. If you take good, take, use, and call others also. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Hashanti Mapnuyat Shanto Mucheta Bandhebhyaha Muktaschanyan Vimochayet Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे गीता मात्रे श्री कृष्ण परमात्मनः श्री वेदव्यास सद्गुरवे नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. थैंक यू.